If you just go back to the core emotions and try to limit yourself to those, that helps. Anything that's not that is an interpretation and a thought process, a meaning making, as opposed to just a pure emotion. Fear also leads to confusion and bewilderment and helplessness and insecurity and all of those things too. But anything that you can say is an emotion that you experience in your body that has nothing to do with what the other person did. Disrespected implies that the other person did something. Neglected. So the emotion for that would be alone. I feel alone as opposed to I feel neglected, because anytime you're using a word that describes what the other person is either thinking about you or how they are treating you or the meaning that it has, this means they don't care about me. I feel like you don't care about me. That's the one I hear the most. I told them not to do that and they keep doing it. They must not care about me. So it's an interpretation. And we always lead with this. And I know this is super picky, and a lot of coaches might disagree with this. This is just something I'm picky about because I think this distinction changes everything. But a lot of people can like do that interpretation. Like, I know what they mean. Okay, technically it's not an emotion, but I accept that they feel neglected. I accept that they feel disrespected. But if you're dealing with someone where there's resistance to hearing you and defensiveness, and they're gonna like look for an opportunity to argue with you instead of just hearing you, then you want to avoid words that sound like you're describing what they've done. I'm sad. That sounds very different than, or I feel alone sounds very different than I feel neglected, because if you say neglected, then they're gonna say, no, but I didn't neglect you.